Good afternoon and welcome back to Wayne's Outdoors, your outdoors freaks, for 2 nights this time. This time I'm on Sinah at Hayling Island. It is Monday, whatever the date is, 20 something, I don't know. No, could be the 30th today, might be the 30th. Here for 2 nights until the 31st, so it could be the 29th today. It's Monday anyway, and I'm here for 2 nights. Right, this is where I am. I'm in the corner swim. It's called Secrets. No one hardly ever fishes this for carp. It's more of a pike fishing swim. If no one comes in here at any point in the next 2 days into beach 1, I've just mapped it out with my float and lead. I'm going to fish in the gully. There's a 9-foot gully out there. It's 9 foot at the minute. I've just done it. I'm going to put one on a hard silk spot out here. Can't fish too much because there's an overhang here. I'm going to try and take that down tomorrow. I have had permission. The bailiff was pike fishing in here. I've already trimmed a load of the reeds down and took a load of debris that was out of here that was encroaching right into the swim. That's all gone now. I've cut it all out. Got rain coming, which is annoying, and it's blowing southwesterly. It was supposed to be switching to northeasterly, which would have been blowing with the wind coming obviously over my shoulder going out that way, but here's what it is. It's a nice quiet spot. So it doesn't hardly ever gets carp fished, this corner. So, well, that's what he said anyway. Bailiff just said that, like, it's mainly only pike anglers come in this swim. Carp anglers go in the main swims, obviously down here, and cast out, but I'm still fishing the same sort of water as them if he don't turn up, because I'm going in the gully in front of that swim. But the left down one I'm going to stick out here. We'll see what happens. If anyone turns up, I'll have to find some spots closer in, get my waders on, see if I can get around there a little bit. But until then, we'll see what happens. It's meant to be raining anyway, which is annoying. That might keep people away. Let's get sorted out. Got the rods up because of the reeds. I want room, see? There's not a lot of room here. I need that bit of space for there, for casting. It's just enough room to flick out. Unless I can get rid of them branches tomorrow. But that means climbing the tree, and if it's raining, I'm not going to be doing that. But we'll wait and see. I'll catch up with you all in a bit. I've literally had my rods out a quarter of an hour. Put 2 spoons of bait over each one. And I've just had a fish lump, literally, well, I don't even know, out like 5 rod lengths out, 5 wraps out. Pushing down into this corner. So happy days. Just going to get some food going. I'm starving. Perfect. Fingers crossed we can have one here. Actually, I'm going to make a coffee first before I do anything else. It's got to be coffee time. Just coming up to 5 o'clock. Don't know how much light I'm going to have here for filming at night. I might not be able to film if I get a fish, because when it gets darker you're probably not going to see me. It's only 5 o'clock now, and it's I mean, we'll see later. I'll give it a go and we'll have a look. It's going to be raining tonight, a little bit tomorrow, and then I get up, tomorrow's fine, and then severe winds, up to 60 mile an hour from late Tuesday afternoon through to Wednesday morning, and I'll be off Wednesday anyway. I think I'm going to treat myself tonight and order myself a Chinese. Even though I've got food to cook, I think I'm going to have a Chinese. So there's some lovely Chinese takeaways on this island. But I need to make another couple of rigs up. So I've got another couple. ready to go for what I've already got out there now. Get my waterproofs ready for later, because it could be showering tonight if I get fish. Got to be optimistic. I've actually, oh no, I've got my wellies. Where are my wellies? Wellies are over there. I've actually got trainers on here because obviously the last place I was at, the rods are literally in the water where it's so flooded, so you've got to stay in wellies all the time. Here, it's like bloody fishing at the Ritz here. Yeah, it's going to be fun when there's 60-mile-an-hour winds blowing directly at me here. This swim is facing southwesterly. And now it's not going northerly yet, which was supposed to be northerly all week. This next weekend is going to be sunny, -3, -4 northerlies with a wind chill of -7. Not sure where to go yet next weekend. I might come back here. See how this goes in this swim. Alright, so I've just ordered my Chinese and I wanted to pay by card, and she said, oh, we don't take card payment here. The driver takes the card payment now when he gets to you. I said, Jesus Christ, technology, eh? Last time I ordered a Chinese and wanted to pay by card, you had to pay on the phone. Happy days. £16 of Chinese goodness going in my belly. Oh, that'd be nice. Just need some fish now. Be perfect. Morning everyone, it's just on 9 o'clock. A little bit of rain in the night. Oh, what's going on with my throat? A little bit of rain in the night. The worst of it's coming later with the wind. Gusts up to 60-mile-an-hour tomorrow, starting later tonight around 40s and 50s, peaking tomorrow. Not meant to have any rain, much rain today now, for the rest of the day though, not until like late tonight, early hours. Just going to go stand down by the rods now and have a watch for half hour, see if I can see anything down in the right corner or out round to the out to the left a little bit more, just I can't see that from here. loads of tufties over there. Just coming up to 10:30. It's got a little rain shower coming in. Got a chance of showers up to 11, and then it's brightening up for a bit, and then that's it then. And the wind's gradually getting worse as hour by the hour. It's going up like 1-2 miles per hour every hour until tomorrow. Just putting a few pouches of catapult boilies out. The bloody catapult's broke. I've had it years. It's the original quarter one. I keep replacing the bands on it, obviously. It's not the same bands, but I think it's time to get a new one rather than just keep replacing the bands. I want one that goes further. I want to know which catapult get the furthest range with, because you can only hit nothing with that really. 7 wraps if you're lucky. If you've got like a good half a pouch. Obviously if you only put 1 or 2 boilies in it, you can get it a bit further. I might get a black widow, adapt it, put a boilie, little mini, like put a maggot pouch on a black widow. You'd be able to get like 2-3 boilies in it, but you'd probably be able to get them pretty far. It'd be like having a throwing stick, but then you might as well just get a throwing stick. It's not a bad shout actually, you might just get a throwing stick. I've got a carbon one, but I lent it to my mate years ago and never got it back. Jeez, that was 6 years ago. That was when I fished Frimley event. I was on pit 3 at Frimley and he was on pit 2 and he forgot his throwing stick. I lent it to him there. Yeah, I think that was 2018. God damn it, it's a long time ago. Time goes quick. See all them coots and tufties out there. I've got my tufty torch now though. Oh, they hate it. All the little diving birds absolutely hate it. It's only the diving birds though, like swans don't care. I wonder if it's something to do with their eyes. Where they dive, they might have some sort of film, some sort of like difference in their eyes, so that they can see underwater when they dive, and it just affects them. The red light affects them and they just hate it. Even in the daylight, even if it's daylight now and you put the tufty torch out, they just hate it. Well, I don't know if it will reach that far. Not going to reach that far. Oh, I don't know, there's a couple of twitches there then. There's a few fly, yeah, look, see? That's even now in daylight, they just don't like it. At night they just go crazy. Just gone 12 o'clock. Little bit of sunshine trying to peek through. Wind slowly picking up still. I've just put 4 or 5 little spawns out over each spot. I'm not over it. Try and do it about sort of 10 yards off it in the direction of the wind when it's like this, because with the undertow, and by the time it hits the bottom of the lake and blows about, you do it over it, it's never on your spot. So just trying to attract fishing. I don't want to put too much out because I've got a lot of 10 millers and I don't want to get the bream in. There's a lot of bream here. Belly's starting to rumble now. I think I'm going to make something to eat. I've not had nothing yet. Just been speaking to the bailiff. He's just been here. He's been here for about half an hour. Been chatting. I'm going to make some food now. Imagine it'll be pretty quiet tonight, apart from a few fireworks, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve and all that. A lot of people will be out partying. Not my scene. Hopefully I'll see the new year in with a fish. Nearly 1 o'clock now, I think. Sister saying there's a big gust coming through now. Up to 50 now, the gusts. Some carp into me surely. It's not particularly cold wind. I'd like to think they're not all going to bypass me and go right to the other end of the lake. Some are going to push into this bank as well. bailiff was saying that the swim to the right, I've got a bait out in the gully. If anyone turned up and went in that swim, I'd have to bring my right hand rod in. I'm fishing out in front of that swim in the gully with my right hand rod. Someone had a 32 or 33 pound out of there the other couple of days ago. So you know, they're in the area. They're going to get down in that gully. Like most of the lake here is 4 to 6 foot tops. Goes down to 9s, 10s in that gully when the water's up. So I measured it at 9 yesterday with the marker float. Dad and a boy, young boy, down here on North Bank, further down. They come today. I hope they're pegged in well, because they're going to lose their bivvy if they're not when that picks up more than it is tonight. It's going to be right in their face. I've seen quite a few bivvies here go on that North Bank. I'd be putting my extra pegs in, I'd be guy roping it. I'm going to go and have a watch now, go and stand down there and have a watch for a bit. Really starting to blow in now, gusts of 60 mile an hour soon. Proper carpy. Let's hope it brings the fish in. Starting to rain again now. We're not meant to have any rain. Dark cloud just blown in with a bit of rain in it. Better get my raincoat on just in case. Just coming up the 4:15. Light's fading. Wind's still gradually picking up. Last evening of 2024. Let's hope it's graced with a fish on the bank. And let's hope that fish isn't a bream. Oh, 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 oh. Could be a bream. Yeah, big bream. Right, Barry's in the area. Right, well, I hope that's not things to come. When I cast that one out, I'll put it out about half a rod length to the left off of where I've been baiting up. So with any luck, the bream can be preoccupied with the goddamn boilies. Didn't even put that much out. Altogether, since I got here, I've put out 6 miggy spoms. Someone's having fireworks early. Hopefully the bream will draw the carp in. Pyramid effect. I've just put out slightly bigger. That one I just had on was I think it was a 10mm with a topper. I've just put out an 18mm with a, you know, a pop up on top, small magic beam pop up, the small ones, not the wafters, the pop up. I've got an 18mm with one of them on. Not that it will stop the bream, but it, you know, might stop that sort of size. They just fumble around with it, don't they, and get the hook in their mouths. Carp next, please. Proper dark now, so what's that? 12, 5, 5, basically 14, 15 hours of darkness now. Brilliant. Seriously choppy out there now. I think it's about 7:30, 8:15. There's got to be some big fish out there swimming around looking for something to eat. I hope one of them picks up one of my baits. Doesn't feel cold at all. Even that wind ain't cold. Coming up to half 8, I've just had another bream. I had it on the gully rod. I wasn't expecting a bream down to gather bream out in the gully, to be honest with you. But, you know, So I've changed that now slightly. I've put just had a pop-up down there on a Ronnie. So I've gone over to a stiff hinge now, like a proper full size, not a little dinky short stiff hinge. I've gone to, you know, a good sort of 2-inch popped up stiff hinge down there now. Bored out with a bit of cork in it, so it keeps its buoyancy. You know, it really does stand up in there. It is choddy down in the bottom of the gully anyway, that's why I always use a pop-up in there. But hopefully, you know, bream, touch wood, they don't tend to take injuries very often. So feed directly on the bottom, in and around the bottom. And you know, it's dark and I'm sort of 75% sure I've cast into the gully again, but you know, it's hard when it's 50-mile-an-hour winds and they're blowing sort of from left to right at you to where you're casting to. I had to aim sort of to the left anyway, and then obviously you can't see where it's landing. Just trying to feel it, and it's so windy and blowy, you're getting blown about all over the place. But I'm pretty sure, even when it's on the rest now, the line looks like it's, you know, heading in the right direction. So I'm pretty sure I'm in it. But you know, even if I'm not in it, who knows? You know, there's a rig on the dance floor. And I know it's going to be presented because it's a stiff hinge rig. So unless it's falling in a load of weed, but then, you know, people have fish out of weed with choddies, so who knows, but I think it's in the gully. I cast it 3 times, and the first 2 times I cast it over that way and brought it back in, it was clear, so there was no weed on it. So even if it's not in directly in the gully, at least it should be presented anyway. Fingers crossed. Bream on each. That bream was actually a little bit bigger than the last one, but it could be a 15-pound bream, I wouldn't care. Bloody smelly, slimy, horrible things. Right. So the next one's a carp. I think I could have a bream. Hopefully it's a carp. I'll bring you back. Hope you can see me alright. Lovely common. £26. Lovely way to start the new year. And another beautiful winter carp. Come here. That will do. Happy New Year. What a beaut. Alright, alright, alright. Lovely. Lovely dark colours. Beautiful, beautiful common. Alright. Get in. Well, what a way to start the new year, you outdoor freaks. What a stunning looking common. Absolutely scale perfect in all its glory. Chestnut, beautiful, beautiful colours, fat as you like. Really healthy looking fish. What a brilliant start. Absolutely made up with that. You see me doing something silly there, well not silly but funny with my right hand rod while I had that fish in my hand. I noticed out the corner of my eye someone was setting up in beach one. Obviously I'm fishing out in front of that swim, so I didn't know if they were getting ready to put their rods out, so I had to quickly reel it in so it was part like this side of their out of their water before they started putting rods out. But luckily I would have had time anyway, they were still only putting the bivvy up. But so the right hand rod isn't out now, but the left hand rod is back out where, like in the area I got that fish from. What a brilliant start, buzzing, really happy with that. Hopefully nick another one before I go. Don't know how long I'm going to be here for now. A couple of hours. The rain started, as you can tell, it's howling, the rain's blowing in, but it was worth it. So well happy. Well happy with that. Try and nick another one. Just gone 9:30. Other rod's back out now. I wasn't going to bother putting it out, but I thought, you know what, sod it. You never know, do you? So I've just got a pop-up on it. So put a pop-up rig on. Just flicked. Obviously I can't go too far now because there's someone in the swim to the right. And because we're halfway up the lake, well yeah, almost halfway up the lake anyway, you don't have to go that far here. It's quite deep out there, not really deep, but you know, it's deep enough. So I've just flicked a pop-up out, probably 4 or 5 rod lengths, if that. Little clear spot out there. Obviously you never know what's blowing into here on this wind. Hello mate. As you probably gathered, that was my mate. Just turned up for a chat. He's over at beach one. He's the one that I had to reel in because there was someone setting up. Obviously didn't realise it was in at the time. hour or so. Fingers crossed and nick another one. Just got singles out there now, but you know, they're not far off. A little bit of bait I put out yesterday. But they don't mind a single in here from time to time. But I thought, you know what, sod it, I'm just going to stick it out for a bit. I was going to go get food, but I've got food, so I thought I'm just going to cook it myself. So I've got some breakfast on. I'll give it another few hours. If I leave the lake, I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm only going to be sat around doing nothing somewhere. It's not like I've got somewhere to go. I'm only going to be sat here in my van anyway, so I might as well literally be sat here in my van with the chance of another New Year carp. A nice scaly £30 mirror would go nice now. I think that might be asking a little bit too much, but you never know. Right, you outdoor freaks, that's me all packed up, back in the van. Thank you very much for watching my, what turned into what, 11, 12 nights over Christmas fishing. Only banked at one venue, but that I was always running the risk of that at that venue. Very, very tricky venue, as you know from my other videos. But I did all right at the first one, and to finish off the session and to start the new year with that common, couldn't have asked for any more than that really. So thanks for watching. Haynes Outdoors out.